In this video, I'm going to teach you how to block a domain in Google Workspace. If you find this video useful, be sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. First, let's start by making sure you are logged into your Google Workspace account. Once you've confirmed that, open a web browser and head over to the Google Workspace site. It's important to access the official platform to ensure security and access to all administrative functions. Now, once you're on the homepage, navigate to the admin console. This is where all the magic happens. The admin console is your central hub for managing Google Workspace services, including user access, security settings, and more. You'll find this by clicking on the waffle icon in the upper right corner and selecting admin from the drop-down menu. After you're inside the admin console, look for the Google Workspace dashboard. This dashboard gives you an overview of the status and activities within your organization, and most importantly, it offers a pathway to configure your settings. Within the dashboard, there is an option called Apps. Go ahead and click on that. This section houses all your Google applications and app management tools. Once you are in the Apps section, you will see various icons for Google services. The one we are specifically looking for is Google Workspace. Clicking on this will bring you to a more focused list of settings and tools related to Workspace applications. Then find the Gmail option and give it a click. Gmail is often one of the most widely used applications within Google Workspace, so it's a key area of focus when managing email communication and security. Once you're in the Gmail settings area, you'll see a variety of settings that can be adjusted. The next step is to head over to User Settings. Here you can customize and fine-tune the experience and permissions for your users, ensuring everyone gets the resources they need while maintaining the organization's security protocols. Within User Settings, you'll see two crucial options: spam, phishing, and malware. Click on that because managing these elements helps protect your organization from unwanted communications and potential threats. By controlling spam and phishing emails, you can significantly reduce potential security risks. Finally, navigate to Blocked Senders. This is the section where you can input domains that you want to block. Adding a domain here means any emails coming from that domain won't reach your inbox, offering you another layer of control and protection over your communications. And that's it. By following these steps, you've successfully blocked a domain in Google Workspace, enhancing your organization's security and managing your communications more effectively. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks on optimizing your Google Workspace experience.